Hello, hope you guys are doing well. So today let's get started with the LeetCode problem of the day, and its number is 2161. Partition array according to given pivot. It's a medium problem, way easier. So let's begin with the without reading the problem statement, let me explain what problem requires from us. So let's copy this now. So it needs nothing. It want me to return an array. Like this is my input array. This is my input array, and I want to return what? An array in which, let's say if my pivot is 10, so 10 10 10 10. Now I want all the numbers that are lesser than 10 in out here, and all the number that are greater, I want them to be present after the pivot. So 9, yeah, it's lesser than 10. What about 12? No, so it will come here. What about 5? Yeah, it will come here. And 10 is already there. What about 14? 14 will come here, and 3 will present here. 10 is already here. So my output will be 9 5 3 10 10 12 14. So 9 5 3 10 10 12 14. That's my output. Similarly for this, let's take this example. Let's take this example as well. So I'll copy, I'll paste here. Now I just need what? Pivot is my 2, so minus 3 is lesser. What about 4 is greater, so it will come here 3. I want their order to be retained. See, they are not at all sorted. If they want me to sort, they would have directly asked me to sort this array, but the thing is they want their order to be stored. Now the very first solution that comes to our mind is what? Just create a list. Now lesser, enter all the elements that are lesser. Now create another list that are equal, so enter equal. Now create another equal that is greater. Now enter all of these into my greater list, and finally return one like aggregated list. First lesser, then equal, then greater. But we want a better solution than this. I want to segregate in such a way that my two paths will be enough. So very first thing is just that I'll do, just count the how many lesser element do I have. Let's say a lesser element 1 2 3. What about equal element? Equal element is 1 2 2. So by looking at the mere picture, mere values, I know equal element will start from which index? 0 1 2 3. Lesser element will start from index 3 because I already have 3 lesser elements, so it will, based on the 0 indexing, my equal element will start from 3. What about equal element, greater elements? Greater elements will start from here. What is this value? It's lesser plus equal. How can I say so? Because lesser plus equal is what? 1 2 3 4 5. So my greater element will begin from index 5. So let me propose a solution. Let me write an algorithm for this. Initially, I'll create an variable int lesser element, lesser equal to 0, int equal element, equal to 0. Now iterate over your array for int I nums. Now if I is lesser than pivot, then do what? Lesser plus plus. Else if I is equal pivot, then do what? Equal plus plus. That's all you need. Now your equal element will begin from where? Int equal I will begin from where? Can anybody tell me? Yeah, it will begin from lesser. What about greater element? Greater element will become from where? Lesser plus equal. What about lesser element? Int lesser I, it will begin from 0. Now the thing, iterate over your array for int I nums. Now you'll do what? If I is less than pivot, do what? Do nothing. Just create an answer also where I am going to store my answer. Int answer equal to new int, and what will be your array? nums dot length. Once it is done, so if I is less than pivot, what am I going to do? Just update your answer. Since it is lesser, so I'll begin with lesser index, lesser I, and then after doing this update I. Similarly, else if I equal pivot, what am I going to do? Answer of uh, equal I plus plus equal to I. Similarly, either it is lesser or equal, the third case will fall itself into else, because I can have only three conditions. So answer of greater I plus plus equal to will be what? I. Once it is done, I'll come out of the loop and return what? Return my answer. That's it. Thank you very much. Now let's see. Mm, First, I'll create two variables, lesser and equal. Lesser will contain what? Number of elements that are lesser than pivot. What about equal? The number of elements that are equal to pivot. Once it is done, uh, I think here, till here, it is just counting my lesser elements and equal elements. Once it is done, I'll just get the index for from where my lesser element will begin, from where my equal element begin, from where my greater element will begin. Lesser will always begin from zero index. What about equal elements? Let's say I have count lesser equal to L or X, so it will begin from X, because X place has already been consumed by lesser element. So equal element index will begin with lesser. What about greater? It will be lesser plus equal. Is that clear? Now for int, I'll create an answer. And similarly, if it is lesser than pivot, then update your answer lesser, otherwise equal, greater. That's it. Let's implement the solution for this. So initially I'm going to have two variable, int lesser equal to 0, int what about equal to 0. Now the thing is, for int I equal to 0, I less than nums dot length, or just create a variable int length equal to nums dot length, length. Now I less than len, I plus plus. Once it is done, what am I going to do? If I is just do for each loop. I don't want to mess up with the index. Nums. If I is less than nums. Pivot. If I is less than pivot, do what? Less plus plus. Else if I equal pivot, do what? Equal plus plus. Do one thing, just make it less. That's enough. Now create an answer where I'm going to store my answer. Int answer equal to new int len. Now from where my lesser index will begin, it will begin from 0. From where my equal elements will begin, it will begin from less. What about my greater elements? From what index they will begin? Less plus what? Equal. Once it is done, I'll just iterate over my nums array. Now if I is less than pivot, do what? Answer of less I plus plus. Just I am doing post increment operator. First use this value, and after that stage increment its value, because I want to begin from 0. Less I plus plus equal to what? I. Else if I equal pivot, do what? Answer of equal I plus plus equal to what? I. Else otherwise if fall into the third case, do what? Equal greater I. Answer of greater I plus plus equal to what? I. Once I end up doing all the updates, I'll do what? Return answer. Let's try to run this. What it is saying? There is no such element. It's great array. There is no such variable. That's what it is saying. But it was supposed to be there. Yeah. Accepting. Let's submit this. So what is the time complexity of this? We are doing one for loop. We are doing another for loop. So time complexity will be what? It's nothing but mere 2 of n. 2 is constant, so we are eradicating it. Now space complexity will be what? Big of n, because we are creating an answer array. So that's all from my side. Thank you very much. Hope you guys will like my video, and if you guys have any doubt, feel free to ask, comment. That's all from my side. Thank you.